forces got the better of him? Did he have like a negative entity attached to him?
Can I just jump in, because he's saying some stuff to me? What he says is actually people who come, souls who come in like that, oftentimes because he says we've still come in to the human form, and oftentimes souls that come in at the level that he's at have a difficult time being here. Because once they get here, the heaviness of it weighs. It weighs on them.
Yeah, and so it weighs on them on a few different levels. For starters, they're not from here. They didn't move through the process like most of the other third densities did. He went through his third density many, many years ago. He's simply coming back. It's like as if you were to go to a kindergarten and go back to help the kids put together blocks. He's coming back to be of service to those of us that are otherwise here in this realm without the understanding that his soul has. So there's already going to be a bit of an energetic mismatch, but on top of it, there's usually almost always a loneliness because you have trouble connecting with the consciousness around you.
He wrote on Facebook, always lonely. And that's kind of,
so he would be always lonely until he reached consciousness and then found others that had likewise wandered back to be of service. So the resonance that Erik saw would have been with other souls of that same spiritual progress.
Okay, so
but the last thing that I was going to share is that the brighter your light, it's like you think about a dark night and somebody turns on a bright light and you're outdoors, maybe in Texas, and all the moths come and swarm the light.
Yeah.
Right? The insects swarmed Erik.
Yeah.
And so it's those insects, it's the insidious energies.
Bullies. It's just awful.
And so Erik needed to be in a state of perpetually asking for protection.
Yeah.
Every day. And it's funny because when we were kids, we used to say, now I lay me down to sleep.
Yes.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Yeah.
If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take.
Yeah.
Right? I pray the Lord my soul to take, and then now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. What does that mean, to keep? It's to keep me safe, to keep me protected. Yeah. And so it's funny because as children, we had such a strong connection to prayer. And then something happened where our minds have been distorted and the church has been infiltrated, and there's a low vibration attached to it, which is the entities that have influenced our desire to seek help from the angelic beings. But Erik, more than anyone, needed to come forth and say, please protect me. Please keep me safe from harm. And it's bizarre because so few of us actively ask the angels on a regular basis. And you don't have to say the angels, you can say God, you can say the universe, you can say source, whatever you need to say. But just come forth with a simple prayer. Please protect me, keep me safe, protect me from harm.
Yeah.
And that request alone, if Erik was in that perpetual state, it would have done wonders to keep his journey alive, I believe, longer.